How to pray like Jesus taught. We all pray, but are we praying effectively? Are we connecting with God in the way Jesus intended? Many of us learn prayers by rote, repeating phrases without genuine connection. But Jesus, in his teachings, revealed a far more intimate and powerful approach to prayer. This isn't about magical words or elaborate rituals. It's about a heartfelt conversation with your Father. Jesus' teachings on prayer are scattered throughout the Gospels, but a central example is found in the Lord's Prayer, often called the Our Father. This isn't a rigid formula to be recited mechanically, but a template for understanding the essence of prayer. Notice the intimacy. Our Father who art in heaven. This isn't a distant, impersonal deity, but a loving Father who cares deeply for his children. The Lord's Prayer guides us through key elements of effective prayer. First, it emphasizes reverence and recognition of God's holiness. Hallowed be thy name. This isn't just lip service, it's a conscious act of acknowledging God's supreme authority and majesty in our lives. It sets the tone for the rest of our prayer, reminding us of the one to whom we are speaking. Next, we see a focus on God's kingdom. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. This isn't passive wishing, it's an active participation in God's plan for the world. It's about aligning our lives with God's purpose, seeking his guidance in our daily decisions, and working towards a world reflecting his love and justice. The prayer then shifts to our personal needs. Give us this day our daily bread. This isn't about material greed, but a humble request for sustenance, both physical and spiritual. It acknowledges our dependence on God for everything we have and need. It teaches us to trust in God's provision, even in times of scarcity. The Lord's Prayer also emphasizes forgiveness. And forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. This is crucial. Holding on to resentment and bitterness hinders our connection with God. Forgiveness is not condoning wrong actions, but releasing the burden of anger and bitterness that prevents spiritual growth. It's a recognition of our own need for grace and mercy. Finally, the prayer concludes with a plea for protection, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. This isn't about avoiding all challenges, but about seeking God's strength and guidance to overcome obstacles and resist temptation. It's a request for his protection and help in navigating the difficulties of life. But the Lord's Prayer is just one example. Jesus also emphasized the importance of persistent prayer, illustrated by the parable of the persistent widow. He encouraged us to pray without ceasing, to maintain a constant connection with God throughout our day. This isn't about endless repetitions, but a continuous awareness of God's presence and guidance. Jesus' teachings on prayer aren't about following a rigid formula, but about cultivating a genuine relationship with God. It's about honest communication, heartfelt confession, humble requests, and unwavering trust. It's about speaking to your Father as you would to a loving parent, sharing your joys, sorrows, hopes, and fears. It's about listening for his guidance and responding to his love. This is how to pray like Jesus taught. This is how to truly connect with God.